Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for June 2025. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Now let's get into it. Just gotta grab the right page here. Your message for this month is composure. Your message. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are passionate, loving, and joyful. Sounds like Sagittarius. But at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove their skills, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now, you are not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel Wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon this situation and everyone involved, and there's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, regain your composure. This card encourages you to step into an energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a Zen-like state in which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels of pure divine light are helping you feel guided and guarded and encouraging you to recognize that you have incredible force of love within you. All right, Sag, let's take a look at this, what it could be for the month of June for you. They want to fly today. All right. A lot of interesting cards here for you, and I'll get into it. And I feel like a lot of this composure here is coming from because there's just a lot of kind of anxiety that's happening here for you, a lot of kind of mental strain, a lot of kind of worrying, a lot of frustration in that. But there is a lot of great things and amazing cards in this reading for you here as well, Sag. So I'll go through it all and we'll kind of talk about it and move forward with it. But it just feels like here that we are kind of almost not like seeing the results that we kind of want to at this time, and we're feeling like we're going through this really heavily emotional time, but there's more coming in for us here. We're making some changes, it feels like, in this month. So in the beginning here we have the Nine of Swords, which is just energy of, you know, sleepless nights, frustration, anxiety, worrying a lot about things, and it seems like it's about our work with this Eight of Pentacles here, what we've kind of been working on, what we've been really driving here, what we've kind of been putting all of our time and energy in and focus in. So again, a lot of you might be stressed in that in June about kind of our work thing here, but the Hierophant is coming out, which is Taurus energy, and it's coming out in reverse, and it talks about rebel kind of energy, going against the grain of society here. So maybe you are doing something for work that's a little different from the traditional norm here, Sag, or maybe you're kind of working on something that's a little bit different from the norm, and you're just kind of feeling like, is this maybe too out there? Maybe do I need to focus and do what kind of society tells me to do? But they're kind of saying here with this King of Pentacles, it's like, no, we have this kind of King of Pentacles energy coming out, Earth sign energy. This is kind of, it could represent a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. here. Maybe if it is kind of a love reading that you are looking for, it might have to do stress to do with this kind of earth sign, someone that is maybe a little bit older or has better finances here. Maybe they're a little bit rebellious, or they're kind of in Taurus energy, but it feels like going against the grain is going to be your best friend for this, Sag, because it feels like that's where you kind of shine, and naturally that's kind of where Sagittarius is shine in general. It's like doing their own thing, being their own leader here, right? But we're just kind of stressing out about it. So maybe you're not seeing the outcome of the hard work that you're putting in so far. But with the King of Pentacles here, we also have the Ten of Pentacles coming in the second row here. There's going to be some kind of good financial stability or good financial gain for you here, but we kind of just got to trust it a little bit more. The Four of Cups is just saying that we are not seeing that the universe is trying to bring us in something, because we're so focused on our current situation, which is this Nine of Swords energy, which is this Ten of Swords energy, this kind of stabbed in the back, rock bottom kind of energy for itself. You might be at this phase and be like, I don't know how much more I can take here, right? Because you're just like, how many more swords have to go into my back? But the universe is trying to bring you in something new here, and it might not be what you think it is, but just keep an open mind, keep an open kind of perspective, because maybe this one thing can lead to something else, and they have this more of this kind of ingrained plan for you, but it's sometimes we can't see it because we're kind of so focused on our own mental state, we're so focused on our own thoughts kind of consuming everything, that we forget to sometimes just compose ourselves, to just take a step back and just be like, it's going to be okay, and that's when we kind of are more aware of what's happening. It's like when you're stressed about something and you're like walking down the street and you have no clue about your surroundings because you're taking none of it in, because you're just so lost in your own thought, right? You're so lost in kind of what's happening right now that you're not seeing that. I don't know, maybe someone has a for sale sign in their window and you're like, oh, that could be a good place to live. Or maybe someone has a hiring sign, right? It's just like we're have to keep ourselves aware and open in this month of June, and I think it's going to lead to some amazing things, but you just got to really draw yourself back here and try to keep as clear of a mind as possible. Even though it's hard, even though it's feeling like things are a lot right now, you are feeling at that kind of rock bottom moment, you just got to really believe that your hard work is paying off and will pay off down the road. And that's what this Three of Wands is talking about here. And when a card comes out sideways in my reading, it can go either way. So upright, it means your ships are coming in here, right? You can see the 3 ships in the distance. They're on their way. Opportunities are on the way for you. When they're in the reverse here, it's just saying, hey, we might have to go back to the drawing board a little bit here. I think you just got to see those ships coming in for you. You got to really be like, they're on the way for me, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to stress out about it so much. It doesn't have to take all of my mental time and capacity here, because it's already on the way and it's coming for me here. With this Ten of Pentacles, this is everything we want in life. This is stability, groundedness, family, generational wealth here as well. So some of you really maybe want to bring that in, bring in kind of financial stability, not only for you, but maybe for your family and overall happiness. It's interesting because we have this Four of Wands here. It feels like you might have to get that, move away from maybe a current home, or like move away from where you're at right now. Maybe it's like somewhere else for you. Again, that's just take it as it resonates. If that's something that you've been thinking about, this is kind of like this rebellious energy that we were talking about with the Hierophant, leaving home to go do something. Maybe this is an opportunity in a different city. Maybe this is opportunity around the world. Maybe you're just being drawn to somewhere specific here. But again, it just feels like being open to different things right now is going to be your friend and is going to help you on this journey of what it is that you do truly want. We have this Three of Pentacles, which means there's new kind of alliances. There's new people to work with, collaborate with here, that might be popping up. And again, this might be someone that's not from your hometown. This might be someone not where you currently live, but they're just out there and they're kind of ready to kind of meet or explore, because there is this kind of collaborative vibe with this energy of this Three of Pentacles. So if you are feeling like a change, if you are feeling like moving away from home or moving away from a certain kind of situation here, you might be finding that something like another place in the world is calling you, or someone out of your current circle wants to work with you, or you want to work with them. And I feel like these connections that we are going to make in this month of June are going to be really beneficial for us. And we're only going to see that when we kind of keep ourselves open to that, right? Keep ourselves open, because we are so composed, because we are so, you know what, the solutions are on the way for me here. I have the Ten of Cups in the reversed. I have the Two of Swords in the reversed. And then I have the King of Swords in the reversed. Okay, so the Ten of Cups in reverse here is this unhappy family. Maybe this is family drama that is happening in your family right now, family instability that's kind of happening or around. We have the Two of Swords, which is like we're making decisions. We were maybe at a crossroads moment with our family, making a decision, which way to kind of go here within the kind of family dynamic, or how you deal with this drama, or how you kind of deal with this kind of home life right now. But I feel like by the end of the month of June, you're making a kind of decision on it. Some of you might be going no contact. I have the King of Swords in reverse, which is energy of drawing back communication, really going a bit cold, being a little bit more cut off here. Whether that's you deciding that, I feel like that's more you kind of deciding that energy here, and not someone else. But I feel like you're just going to be a little bit cold and be a little bit withdrawn here. Again, it couldn't represent someone else. Maybe you are cutting out someone that is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini here in your life. But it just feels like, again, you might be the one kind of making that decision here, Sagittarius, okay? Could be with a fire sign here as well, another Sag, Leo, or Aries, because I have this Queen of Wands in reverse. But or you might this might be you in your energy here as well, Sag. On the Three of Swords, it's just like this heartbreak is kind of causing you to just not really feel motivated, not really feeling driven, not really feeling like in your most powerful energy. And that's okay, because I feel like you're just kind of dealing through this heartbreak. I don't think this is kind of a forever thing. It's just something that we are kind of dealing with here. This is something that we are kind of moving through. So you're just kind of sitting in your grief a little bit, and hey, like I said before, that is all right, because you're just processing things, moving through things. Okay, so June, it seems like it's just going to be like allowing yourself to be a little bit more open to something else. Well, I have a list now, but else, something that's like a non kind of traditional path maybe here for yourself. And being a little bit more rebellious in your energy, and understanding that your hard work is kind of paying off. Things are kind of moving through right now, and just kind of trust in that. It's time to release negativity, right? This is this mental anguish that we're kind of talking about here. It's okay to kind of feel a certain way sometimes, but we got to know when to kind of release it, when to kind of just, surrender a little bit. Right, you got Earth, learning how to be human in a world but not of it. The challenge for all souls of having a human experience and to be in this world but not of it. To realize that they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. A soul's personality, people's personality tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who long towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They are envious of angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out with the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth than their body. They spend more time thinking about the things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being fully embodied soul means having a human experience, means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They are more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, and fully present in what life has to offer you. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How are you going to find a greater balance between the two? All right, Sagittarius. This was your June reading. I hope that helped.